What are we doing? Question I ask myself all the time.
Alright guys, welcome back inside the shop for another discussion video. As you can see by the title, the video is going to be discussing getting rid of distractions at the shop and no more side quests. No more, which I'm just going to set you up and get into it. If you've been around the channel for any length of time, in these discussion-based videos, that's exactly what it is. I sit right here and we talk about tools, we talk about the shop, we talk about the automotive industry in general. I try to get one of these videos out every week, and it always has something to do with the automotive field or tools. And ironically, today, in the video where I want to talk about no more side quests, the discussion video in itself is a little bit of a side quest because we're just going to talk about the channel. So the channel loosely got started in 2016. In 2018 is when I decided to take it seriously and post consistently, things like that. And it's always been very much an automotive channel, but I like to experiment. I like to, see what's going on. See what you guys like, what you don't like, talk about different things, whether it's automotive detailing, the things we have in the shop, going to the racetrack with my friends, just anything like that. We've done some car reviews, and I just got to this point where I was like, there's just so much going on the channel that feels like a side quest, and it doesn't feel like the direction is moving the way that I want it to go. Side quests, there have been many. Most recently, I would say, would have been the flatbed project on the F-150. So if you didn't catch that video, basically I wanted to see if I could make a flatbed for free on the old work truck. And, ironically, it turned out that, you can make it for free. I don't know if you should, but this is kind of the process of us doing so. So I did this, and then I kind of realized that I don't really use the shop truck nearly as much as I used to. Granted, I've had the truck for about 5 years, and I think I paid $1,100 for it. So it's not like a great loss or anything, but I'm considering selling it. And literally the only reason I did the flatbed thing was to make a video and to see if it could be done. And I had fun with it, but it was like, why am I wasting my energy on this? It doesn't benefit the channel. And I guess where I'm going with this is I have the Mountaineer project, which is going to get finished. I'm going to release the final video of the build relatively soon here. That kind of got sidetracked when the shop got broken into and the parts got robbed. But that's something that's going to stick around, and that's like one of the core pieces of the channel. What other things do we have? Another side quest, I guess, has always been my obsession with Mazda pickups. You can see right here is my red B2000. We've had fun with that. And I do like doing these vlog videos from time to time where it's, no real goal in particular other than just having the camera out and having fun. But a couple years ago, my buddy Orville came all the way up from western Montana and we went drifting. And I worked alongside him for about 2 seasons, and I was like, God, I would love to do this, but when am I going to find the time? When am I going to get the money to be able to do this? And so fast forward to now, we got the Audi TT project going, which is, it's a car I had. Is it the most appropriate car to be set up for drifting? No, but it can be done, and it's something I already had, and it's unique. How many Audi TTs do you see out at the drift track? And then our Fox body that we have to talk about that. It's just, there was too much going on and too many side quests, and I realized if I want to do some of these bigger things that I really would like to do on the channel, I can't be doing all these side quests. So what does that mean for the channel? Well, right now what I would like to focus on is getting this drift car up and going. You saw the pod lights in there. I've been working on the wiring harness, stuff like that. Nothing that really warranted a full video. So when we dig into this rear end that's behind me here and get that ready to get set up, and we do the next video on the drift car, we'll talk about some of that. But there's just a lot of energy that needs to be put into different places. I can't afford to be putting a flatbed on a pickup just for shits and giggles. And now I'm thinking about selling the truck. I probably should have just left it alone. I think I can still sell it to somebody, but would have been a lot easier with the box on it instead of some cut up pallets. Anyway, so this focus, it doesn't mean that the channel's going to change a whole lot. It just means like the Mountaineer is going to be a focus, the drift car build's going to be a focus, and then once a week I would like to get out these discussion videos and just talk about the industry, tools, hang out and have a conversation. So I still want to do those things. I just think that I kind of got to dial it in and not be all over the place. Does that mean there's not going to be a video from time to time that is just hanging out, dinking around the shop. No. I have the new crazy electric scooter that we got last year. I have a seat being made in Thailand for that. I just put a steering damper on it, all sorts of stuff. So I'll do some videos with that. I'd like to get a GoPro set up so I could actually do like a moto vlog per se, but we just kind of got to dial it in. I can't be doing just these random videos that really don't directly benefit the goals of the channel. And one of the goals is to get good information out to you guys, which is why these discussion type videos aren't going to be going anywhere. I still enjoy doing them, and I think it's important. It's important for automotive enthusiasts and people considering getting into the trade, talking about new tools, things that can make your life easier if you are an automotive technician. So that's not something that's going to go away. I just think that it needs to be focused, right? Like, you can't be all over the place and expect to get good results and expect to get where you want to be. And this has been something that's been in the back of my mind for a while. Like I said, you know, it was only a matter of time until the drift bug really got to me. And we're talking 2 seasons of building these cars and going and getting countless amounts of ride-alongs and having all-nighters building the cars, being out at the track, being kind of immersed in that community per se. And I'm never going to get there if I'm spending a bunch of time and energy in other places. Even the shop itself, like, it's run by solely me, and we've talked about that before. I feel like that's beating a dead horse, but all these things take time and energy, and if you're not focused and dialed in, I don't think you're ever going to get to where you want to be. When I first started, you know, talking about wanting to get into the drift thing, what I would really love to do, and I'd still love to do it someday, would be get a Mazda pickup and put a 2UZ FE, which is a Toyota 4.7 V8, which I have. I would love to do that. It's going to be a lot more fabrication, a lot more work, a lot more time, and I don't want to wait 5 years, you know. Hopefully, if everything goes well here, which so far it is, we'll get to go out to drift school in about a month, which is essentially something you have to complete to be able to go out to the local events and just kind of show competency and kind of learn your car and learn the track and then learn all the etiquette that they use out at the track. And you know, I have a pretty good idea of how things work out there because I've been doing ride-alongs and been involved for the last couple years, but I just think if it's something I really want to see be successful, and if I'm gonna dump money into this car and make it work, I just have to be focused. I can't be doing any more of these stupid little side quests where it's like, ooh, look at that car, I should go buy it, it's only $1,000. You know, just stop doing that. Focus on the things that we need to focus on. So Mountaineer is going to get finished up. We're going to continue to work on the Audi, and I'm going to continue to put out discussion videos. So that's kind of the direction that I see for the channel. And like I said, I've been working on the headlights and the wiring on the Audi TT project. I just didn't think that was something that warranted having an entire video made about. So we'll touch on that and show you how that's going to be all wired up once we get the next video, you know, the next step completed on this car. Like I said, ironically, this week's discussion video kind of was a little side quest because normally these videos, once again, are just going to revolve around the automotive industry and what's going on with the work at the shop, along with tools and other things like that. I just wanted to clear the air on this and kind of focus my thoughts and then let you guys know kind of what the direction on the channel is going to be like. So if you want to see that Audi TT, get ready to go do slidey things, and you like automotive discussion type videos and automotive content in general, make sure you drop a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.